Stress Awareness Month is recognized each April to raise consciousness about the causes and ways to reduce modern day stress. And here to help is Dr. Jada Jackson Hill, a renowned mental health counselor and leading stress management expert. Welcome, Dr. Jada. Thank you very much for being with us today. Okay, why is it so important to recognize stress? Isn't it like really easy?
Of course not, because life is messy, Tom. It's complicated. It can be overwhelming and disruptive. And in my practice, we help people focus on how to effectively deal with stress using practical tips and strategies, because it's important to find ways to address life's challenges in a practical and productive way.
All right, what is something then that can help us manage this stress if we find ourselves in that kind of mindset?
Well, whether we're starting a job, whether we are flying, or even taking a test, Tom, it's also necessary to know that we can manage it. And I love Boron Stress Calm, a non-sedating stress relief option to calm occasional nervous tension, irritability, or fatigue due to everyday stress, so you can stay focused and relaxed without affecting your alertness. There's no artificial sweeteners, flavors, colors, or preservatives. Available in melt-away tablets or pellets for anyone 12 and up, and you can find it at boronusa.com.
So this is kind of a healthy way to manage your stress.
Well, the healthiest way I think maybe to handle stress is exercise, because when we exercise, we're able to certainly get that adrenaline flowing and get that cortisol out. But listen, I love working out at Planet Fitness. They have over 2,700 locations nationwide with best-in-class equipment, a wide variety of strength, cardio, and stretching space, and a welcoming fitness community where everyone can get a little stress relieving workout. Now, as we transition to spring, it's important to focus on mental and physical health by joining an amazing club like Planet Fitness, experiencing all that the judgment-free zone has to offer. You can sign up online or in club at planetfitness.com today.
All right, and you're talking about, long term, get some exercise, that sort of stuff. What about when we're feeling stressed? How can we stay cool in those instances?
Yep. Tom, listen, stress is a part of life, but you can do something about it. Because remember, stress sweat smells a little bit worse than regular sweat. And Secret Clinical Dry Sticks and Spray have a triple acting formula that delivers 3 times the protection against stress sweat compared to a regular antiperspirant. Clinically proven 72 hours protection from stress, heat, and activity sweat. The weightless formula dries quickly and leaves no residue on clothes, so you don't have to worry about those telltale signs of stress, and that's very important.
You're absolutely right about the different strength of stress sweat. What are some other ways that you might recommend to handle stress?
Absolutely. Tom, my clients love my everyday stress toolbox with practical evidence-based tips to shift from fight, flight, freeze to calm, cool, and collected by developing emotional management skills that fit their every stress need. And Tom, listen, we all need this, and this information can be easily found on tipsontv.com, on tipsontv.com.
All right, Dr. Jada, I appreciate it because, you and I are doing one of the most stressful things there are, which is talking in front of people. Thank goodness there aren't like 300 people sitting in front of us right now.
Yeah, Tom, I just gave you all the tips.
I appreciate that very much. Well, I hope you have a very stress-free rest of your day, and thanks for being with us on Unscripted.
Absolutely.
Take care.